Welcome back to the channel Red Dirt Designs. On today's episode,
we're going to be taking the logo I designed in Photoshop and we're going to use our Cricut vinyl cutter to make a merch package.
Yay!
Alright, to get started here, we're just going into Photoshop. I'm doing a quick time lapse of me designing this logo. I just wanted you guys to see how it was quickly designed. I'll have a video at the end on the end screen of me doing this project more in depth if you guys are interested. Alright, now that we're done designing the logo, we're going to open up Cricut Design Space. We're going to start a new project. And then we need to upload the image that we designed. Upload image. Click Browse. We'll locate the image in the file we saved it in, and then we'll click Open. There it is. Let's click it and then click Open. Alright, now that we have the logo, let's go ahead and click Simple to start designing this. Alright, now we need to use the background remover tool. It's already selected up here in the top left. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here a little bit so you can see what you're doing. And you just click on the background. And if we accidentally click on the graphic like this, you can just hit this back button here. It'll be the undo button. We'll just keep moving until we leave just the graphic. I want to make sure you get in between all the letters, in between all the notes. Alright, when we're finished, we'll apply and continue. Click Cut Image and then hit Upload. Now we'll click the image and add to canvas. Now that brings it into Cricut Design Space onto our canvas. This is where we can size it to be the size that we need for each of our projects. I'm going to be making koozies, hats, and t-shirts for this merch package. I'm going to start off with koozies, which I need at least a 4-inch width. I don't want to go any more than that, otherwise it won't fit. I'm going to make about 4 or 5 koozies at a time on my press. So let's go ahead and right click on the image and then go to duplicate. Now we have an exact copy of the first image. I'm going to repeat this process 5 times, and we should be able to fit this on a regular size mat. Okay, now that we got all 5 of these images on here, we're going to click Make It in the top right corner. Alright, now we can kind of get a preview of what it's going to look like on the mat when it's cut. So let's go ahead and turn this sideways so it'll fit. This is just so I don't waste a whole lot of vinyl. And since I'll be using iron-on vinyls, I need to make sure I turn the mirror on. Otherwise it'll be backwards when we heat press it. Hit continue when we're ready to go. I have the machine set on custom on the dial. So now we can go and browse our materials. So click Browse Materials. And we're going to scroll down to the material that we're using. We're using a glitter iron-on for this project. So I'm going to click Glitter Iron-On, and then we can click done. On here it gives you a list of instructions. It says to make sure mirror is on and that you have iron-on shiny side down. This is the glitter iron-on vinyl. So we're going to do shiny side down. I load the machine and I click the C button to start cutting. To save on time for you guys, I have this video sped up about 800%. So this process took a lot longer than it will in this video. We're going to click the arrow button to unload. And there it is, all cut out. Now it's time to weed. I use an X-Acto knife, but you can use a Cricut weeding tool. I also have this process sped up 800% because the weeding process can be very time consuming. And these are very small graphics, so you have to be very careful not to peel something out that you don't want peeled out. There's the finished weeded Koozie graphic. I sped this up so I'll have all 5 of these done and ready for the press. We want to lay our Koozies out on our press. I have a shirt press here and I found I can do at least 5 to 6 Koozies at a time. Want to make sure you line your graphics up. Put a piece of parchment paper over the top and then I'm going to press it for 30 seconds. We peel all the backing off and we'll give it one more 30-second press. And just like that, I have 5 finished Koozies with glitter vinyl ready to be sold at our merch booth. Now it's time to do a hat. I'm using the same graphics because hats are a little bit more costly. I gotta make sure I do a really good job lining this up. I do not want to mess up a hat. I line it up the best I can and then I need to get it to stick down. So I'm just gonna do a quick light press to where it holds it in place. By heating it up just a little bit, it'll stay in place. And then when I get it where I want it, I put a piece of parchment paper and I do a 15-second press at 325. It looks good. I'm going to go ahead and double press this with a piece of parchment paper to make sure the sticky of this vinyl doesn't get on my heat press. Looks really good. I have 3 more hats here to make. I'm going to go ahead and do a green hat next. I'm placing an old Koozie back behind this hat, trying to get it to press a little bit more solid in the center. This is just a cheap $100 eBay press that I got, so it doesn't do the best of jobs. Sometimes you gotta kind of compromise and make things a little different. And that made a much better press whenever I did the Koozie underneath. If you hadn't subscribed yet, please do so. Thanks. Alright, this will be my last hat. And now we have 4 hats ready to go. Now that I have 4 hats to sell, you gotta at least have a shirt to sell. So let's go ahead and design a shirt. So when we go back to our graphic on our canvas, we'll make this 11.5, which is the largest size you can do on a Cricut mat. And the 11.5 size fits really good on the front of a t-shirt. So I try to go for that size so it has the maximum size. We're gonna mirror the image just like before. We're gonna do this with a standard iron-on. So the machine dial is set to iron-on, and then we'll hit the arrow button to load the machine, and then we'll press the C button to start the cut. Now it's time to weed this shirt image. This will be a lot easier for you guys to see how it's done. Man, just check out that graphic. Very happy with the way this turned out. This should be an easy sell. Alright, I'm gonna lay the shirt out and do a pre-press for 15 seconds. Now we'll place our graphic centered to the shirt. I'm just gonna eyeball this. And then I place a piece of parchment paper over the top, and I'll give it a 30-second press. We'll go ahead and peel the backing off. I'll place the parchment paper back over the top, and we'll do another 30-second press. And there you have it. A nice shirt ready to be sold. I was able to design and make all of these merch products in one evening. This is something you can do at home with your Cricut and with some vinyl from Hobby Lobby, with some eBay heat presses, all on your own, not at a bad price, and you can start making money right away. Hope this video helped inspire you to do your own merch package, whether it's for a business or for your band. Let me know in the comment section what you'd be using yours for.